Early learners. Early learners are an important and fundamental early period in the entire span of growth and development of human life. This period is marked by a fundamentally important period in the life of the next child until the final period of development. The definition of early learners according to law number 20 of 20 and 3 concerning the national education system, which is called early learners, is children aged 0 until 6 years, while according to experts are children aged 0 until 8 years. Early learners have characteristics that are different from adults because early learners grow and develop in many and different ways. There are some characteristics of young learners. 1. Unique, namely the nature of the child is different from one another. Child has default interests, capabilities, and backgrounds of each. Number 2. Egocentric, namely children are more likely to see and understand things from the point of view and its own interests. For children, something is important as long as it is related with him. Number 3. Active and energetic. That is, children are accustomed to enjoying activities while awake in sleep. The child seems never tired, never bored, and never stops activity. What more if the child is faced with a new activity and challenge? Number 4. Strong curiosity and enthusiasm for many things. That is, children tend pay attention, discuss, and question various things that have been seen and heard, especially to new things. Number 5. Explorative and adventurous. That is, children are driven by a strong curiosity and love to explore, try and learn new things. Number 6. Spontaneous, namely the behavior displayed by children is generally relatively genuine and not covered up so that it reflects what is in his feelings and thought. Number 7. Happy and rich in fantasy, namely children are happy with imaginative things. Child not only pleased with the imaginary stories told by others, but he also like to talk to other people. Number 8. Still easily frustrated, namely children are still easily disappointed when faced with something that is not satisfying. He easily cries and gets angry when his wishes are not fulfilled. Number 9. There is still a lack of consideration in doing something, namely the child does not yet have careful consideration, including with regard to things that can be dangerous himself. Number 10. Short attention span, namely children usually have short attention span except for things that are intrinsically interesting and enjoyable. Number 11. Passionate to learn and learn a lot from experience, that is, children love to do various activities that cause change in behavior in themselves alone. Number 12. The more they show interest in friends, the child begins to show interest in work together and relate to their friends. Okay, that's all about my explanation, and the next explanation will be continued by my friends Ani. Thank you.
Okay, the next materials is about teaching method for early learners. Early learners are the children that age 5 to 11 years, and 5 to 6 years is uh, the students of kindergarten, and 7 to 11 years is the students of elementary school. So both of them have a different teaching method. And the first teaching method that I will explain is for kindergarten students. Okay, firstly, in English there are speaking, listening, writing, and reading, and I divided it into two groups. The first one is speaking and listening teaching method, and the second one is writing and reading teaching method. First, we talk about speaking and listening teaching method. For speaking and listening, we can use song as the tools for teaching our students. Basically, using song is the common ways to teach, but we can add something else that make it more more interesting. In precisely here, I have a method that is song and movement teaching method. For example, you use head, shoulder, and knees and toes song, and when you practice it, you have make a movement, make a beat that match of the song. For example, when you say head, you touch your head. When you say shoulder, you touch your shoulder, and ask your student to imitate your beat, imitate your gesture. So this can help the student to easy to remember the song, the lyric of the song, and the part of and their part of bodies in English. Okay, the next is writing and reading teaching method. For writing and reading, we can use English games for as a tools for teaching our students. So what kinds of games that easy to use as tool when we teaching our students? Well, here I have a word match games. So in practice it, you just need prepare the picture of noun, verb, etc., and then prepare the the names of the picture. For example, you show your students the word apple and told your students to choose which one the picture that match of the word. That is easy, a simple games that that can playing by the children. Okay, let's have the teaching method for listening and speaking for elementary students. For teaching listening and speaking, you can choose total physical method or TPR. In total physical method, there are several stage. Namely, the first is pre-production, and the second one is the second stage is early production. In the second stage, where the students begin to respond a very simple verbal, such as answering a question. And the third stage is a speech emergency. Students begin to respond with sentences, the longer one. And the last stage is intermediate fluency. Students are involved in conversation with short sentences. Let's move to the teaching method for elementary students. First, we talk about teaching method for writing and reading. So for writing and reading, you can use a scramble game. In scramble game, there are several kinds, namely scramble word, scramble sentence, and scramble discourse. A scramble word is the game that we have to scramble a word. For example, you use word of a lion. Okay. The first you have to scramble the lion word and tell your students to rearrange the word into an appropriate word, and you can help them to give clue that make the games easier for them. And the next one is scramble sentence. uh, the steps are the same, but except that you use sentence to rearrange. And the last one is discourse scramble. This game is the same as the two previous kinds, but I think this one kind of difficult for the students because they have to more read the sentences. But if you can handle it, you can use it. Well, there. So that's all the explanation about early learners, characterization, and teaching method for yearly learners. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you can learn something from this video, and see you in the next video. Bye.